As a human, there are several things you can do to make yourself less susceptible to infection. Wash your hands, wear a face mask, physically distance yourself from other people. Now imagine yourself as a grapevine, and you hear that there is a bacterial disease that is spreading across the region where you live. You can't wash your hands, you can't wear a face mask, and you certainly can't physically distance yourself from your neighboring grapevines. As a grapevine, your survival is solely dependent on your growers and how they choose to treat you. But what is a grower supposed to do to prevent a grapevine from getting sick? And once it's already sick, what can be done then? That's where my research comes in. I study a bacterial grapevine disease called crown gall, which is spreading across the cold climate grape growing regions of Canada. This disease is characterized by the formation of tumors along the grapevine trunk. These interrupt the flow of water and nutrients in the vine, affecting things like how many berries the vine produces, as well as the overall quality of those berries. This in turn affects the quality and flavor of the wine that is produced. If the vine that contracts the disease is young, it is very likely to die. With the wine industry bringing in billions of dollars into the Canadian economy each year, it is clear something needs to be done now in order to combat this potentially economically devastating disease. The main issue is that Canadian grape growers do not have a reliable management strategy to turn to. Several strategies have been tried in the past, and yet the disease has continued to spread, grapevines have continued to die, and thousands of dollars have already been lost. My project looks at two new potential management strategies. The first is an application of short bursts of hot air along the grapevine canopy in order to induce a natural plant defense mechanism which fights against infection. The second is an application of compost to the base of infected vines in order to enhance overall vine health, as well as to reduce root injury, which triggers the disease. I'm also looking at how other microbes might be able to prevent crown gall in grapevine. I've already been able to find several samples that, at least to some extent, have been able to prevent the growth of crown gall bacteria in the lab, and soon these will be tested in live grapevines. Therefore, although crown gall is a scary diagnosis for a grapevine to receive, my research shines a light on new potential management strategies that may be used to combat this disease in the future in order to preserve our beautiful Canadian vineyards, as well as your favorite locally sourced glass of wine.